What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Attack on Cowboys. And it seems like the Cowboys already have a backup plan in place just in case they're not able to assign George Pickens to a long-term deal this upcoming free agency period. And I'm about to go off on one of our messy-ass DLLS reporters. Let's get right into it. And y'all be sure to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content just like this on the regular. But first, word from our sponsors. Mint Mobile has reimagined the wireless shopping experience, making everything easier and online, as they are the sponsors of today's video. No more worried about getting pestered by salespeople in store or having judgy eyes going through your devices as they're switching you over. With Mint Mobile, you can take that entire process online and save a ton of money while doing so. During Mint Mobile's special holiday offer, they'll be giving you 50% off of a 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month unlimited plan, making it just $15 a month to unlock premium wireless coverage without the premium price tag. All plans include unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. Plus, you get free calling to Mexico, Canada, the UK, as well as 10 gigabytes of hotspot on unlimited plan. And don't worry, whether you're an old head just needing to keep in touch with the grands or a content creator like myself, Mint has different data options like the 5 gigabyte, 15 gigabyte, 20, or the unlimited data option to allow you to customize your plan to suit your lifestyle and your needs. The best thing about this is switching is easy, y'all. You save a ton of money. You can bring over your own unlocked device or shop the latest phones with Mint. And no matter which route you take, you can keep your phone number and all your existing contacts. All you have to do is check out the link below and go and sign up on the website, get your eSIM card, and activate your brand new Mint plan just within minutes. Again, be sure to lock in Mint's lowest price of the year at just $15 a month across their 3, 6, and 12-month plans during this holiday season. Either scan the QR code or check out the description of this show to get more information on this deal with Mint. Man, shut your up. All right, guys, it is apparently a quote-unquote strong likelihood that the Cowboys franchise tag George Pickens per ESPN's Dan Graziano. Now, as always, especially with anything as it pertains to reports from an ESPN or anything of the likes of the sort, we are going to take this with a massive grain of salt. The reason we're going to take this with a massive grain of salt is because this sounds like a guess. Honestly, me or you or anybody else could literally make this same exact report and pass it off as news, and it makes you hold no responsibility because it says, quote, a strong likelihood, which simply leaves room for the counter to be true, which leaves room for you to be right or looked at as credible in saying something like this. This is kind of common sense, y'all. This is common sense that this was always going to be the Cowboys' backup plan. Now, with the franchise tag thing right here, this is probably a very likely route. I actually kind of agree with Dan Graziano because the franchise tag for wide receivers is sitting roughly at about $28 million per season. That's what George Pickens would be getting if he got franchise tag next year. The problem with the franchise tag is teams have to have that money liquid, meaning they have to have that exact amount that the franchise tag is for ready and available to pay against the salary cap. That's the disadvantage of using the franchise tag as a team, because you're not getting the extra added benefit of being able to move money around, get guarantees and all that stuff, thus lowering the cap hit that you incur by signing some of these top dollar players. With George Pickens, they would likely have to free up some cap space, which means they would have to get off of guys like a Malik Hooker or even a Terrence Steele. Malik Hooker and Terrence Steele, those two moves by itself, if the Cowboys were to make, Malik Hooker counts $9 million against the cap in 2026, and Terrence Steele counts $18 million, almost $19 million against the cap in 2026. Those two moves by themselves would be enough for you to get what you need to keep a George Pickens for next year. But I would rather see the Cowboys lock him up at least for the term of this window that the Cowboys are trying to win in. This next 3 to 4 seasons, I would love to see them be able to lock a George Pickens up for that period. But yeah, I mean, anybody that didn't think that this was the case right here, I just don't know what to tell you. But let's get into the more interesting piece of content today, because I know this is what y'all are waiting on right here. we're going to take a listen. I'm going to be honest, bro. I know some of y'all like these people on this platform, and I get it, bro. Guys like Jeff Kavanaugh, he's been in the DFW for a while, was on 105.3 The Fan, has built up a loyal following. But it really bothers me seeing people be extremely hypocritical. And it really bothers me seeing people be extremely irresponsible with their platforms. Let's go ahead, take a listen to this, bro. And I'm gonna actually give it a real listen. And I'm gonna give y'all my real feedback on when I think about this, because quite frankly, it's irresponsible, bro. It's irresponsible. And I see our media hasn't learned a damn thing. Because if y'all think that's not a big deal, just remember the same thing, the same type of narratives with George Pickens. We haven't watched this yet, but I'm just kind of prefacing this. Remember the narratives with George Pickens that we had to hear about for the last 3 or 4 weeks concerning whether or not the Cowboys would trade him at the trade deadline because they didn't plan on signing him. Do y'all realize that that stupid-ass media-created narrative actually penetrated the locker room to the point to where reporters were asking those players about that? They were literally creating, manifesting, and then bringing a distraction into the locker room. This right here, especially when it's by people that have access to our players, this right here is... let's just take a listen. I know y'all tired of me talking about it.
Can we keep it real?
Sure.
It's gone downhill since CD came back.
Oh, hell. No, you're hating now. All right, man.
And see, I hate this. Clarence Hill starting this segment off essentially trying to make a point that the Cowboys offense has started to go downhill since CeeDee Lamb came back. And I know the low IQ, dumbass fans out there, they're going to be, well, he's not wrong, you dumbass. Y'all need to start doing more than just picking up the book and looking at the cover, bro. Actually, at least flip open the book and see what type of font they're using to fill the pages, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, CeeDee Lamb's return also coincided with the timing of the Cowboys and Brian Schottenheimer making it very clear that they were not only putting more focus on the defensive side and him spending more time with the defensive side of the ball, but also they were making adjustments to how they played to help alleviate some of the pressure on the defense. I'm going to expand on that in just a second. I'm going to give Clarence Hill a chance to clean this up real quick.
No. It's crazy.
All right, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm with you. Sit up. Come on.
Where y'all going?
You do a show by yourself. Come on.
Where y'all going?
Look at this forced content, bro. Look at this this shit is so forced. This is so forced, bro. This is so forced, bro. Holy crap.
So tell me the day. So tell me. Listen, guys. Let's have a conversation. Can we have work? This is not a diss of CD. This is a diss of, I'm going to throw this play to CD. I'm going to throw this play to
see,
Pickens.
I'm gonna stop him right here because it's already started to irritate me. Why are we now creating an issue out of something that we have been crying and complaining about for the last 4, 5, 6, 7 years, bruh? We've been crying and complaining about the Cowboys not having enough options on offense. You know what? Sometimes we got to let these guys work themselves into what they are going to be. Sometimes things just don't click immediately, bruh. How about we allow these two guys, we allow these players, we allow this team the latitude to figure things out without having to jump to the furthest damn degree and make these crazy ass proclamations and birth ridiculous narratives and give legs to ridiculous narratives on what is looked at as a reputable or credible platform in the Cowboys community now. This DLLS Cowboys podcast is looked at as a credible platform in the Cowboys community because they have guys on that platform that have worked in the DFW for a while now, right? Why is it that we are so addicted to giving life or breathing life into the most low IQ, numbskull, low-hanging fruit narratives there is? And when you do something like that on this type of platform, it's going to almost justify that line of thinking from the casual fan that can't understand that, hey, the offense changed their play calling to help alleviate some of the stress off the defense. hey, Brian Schottenheimer went to more of a let's score in a minute or 2 minutes or just use our weapons to the fullest degree. Let's do that. To more of a, hey, let's do a ball control style of offense so we can keep the defense off the field. How about, hey, Dak Prescott is a quarterback who now has multiple options, has to actually work his way into understanding the best time to utilize those options. Or how about sometimes, motherfucker, is football. Sometimes you gonna miss a guy. Sometimes you can't see every person running wide open. Sometimes the play call don't work.
I'm going to throw this one to CD. I'm going to throw this one to Pickens. You got to choose. It can't be one of the other.
What? This take doesn't make sense. You got to choose. It can't be one of the what? Let him finish, Clint. Let him finish.
Right? Jesse.
That was higher than I wanted. I wanted to hit you in the stomach.
It gotta be. Let's be Recky-Specky, right? You gotta make a choice here. Clearly, we're gonna throw the ball. Everybody's not working. We go back to the Denver game. Let's go back to the Denver game, guys. Let's have.
Is he fucking stupid, bro? This the same dumbass that criticized the Jones family for not making moves and helping Dak Prescott. This the same dumbass that'll sit here and come up with all the craziest, most deranged, most freedom fighter-ass narratives possible to create the perception that this team isn't doing what they can to try to win. But you're going to sit here and say, you got to choose between one of them. You can't have but. Y'all, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about, bruh. Y'all, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. And then y'all think I just be up here being petty for no reason. You're damn right I'm going to be petty. I'm going to protect my damn team. I'm going to protect my community. I'm going to protect these guys on this team, bruh. And this narrative right here, what this is doing is he's fanning the flames of the, oh, CD and George won't work. Let's just stick with Pickens. Get rid of CD. Let these dudes figure this shit out. I don't understand Cowboys media incessant need to create issues. And the thing that's frustrating to me about this is, bro, like I said, sometimes guys just don't connect. Are we having that conversation if it's a touchdown? Are we? Because it's CeeDee Lamb. You're literally choosing between throwing it between two top 10 receivers. You can't go wrong, Clarence. You can't go wrong, Clarence. You're choosing between throwing to two top 10 receivers. Let's stop doing this thing where it's like, oh, GP was hot. Let's completely ignore CD. GP's the number one. No, bruh. Let these boys figure it out. Quit trying to dismantle this team before we even have a chance to see if it works. Holy crap. And then get up here thinking it's cute. I'm glad the rest of them left because they probably knew he was going to get his ass fired up. I know they've been seeing me fire his ass up, bruh. Oh, crusty ass. You need to blow your nose, too, with that motherfucking rotten bell pepper just perched up on your damn face. Blow your nose. Man, this is getting annoying, bruh.
This is the show you want.
Let's have a conversation.
This is the show you want.
Let's go back to the Denver game. On the goal line. Pickens got barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Dak throws about a CD because
it's CD! Because it's CD! I bet you he looks at George sometimes when he ain't looking at CD. CD had 12 targets. GP had 9. What are we doing? I could see if CD had 20 targets and George had 1 target out there. I could see if CD had 12 and George had 2 or 5. CD had 3 more targets than George Pickens, bro. 3, bruh. 3. That's it. 3 more targets for the number 1 receiver that had put up 1,700 yards before with this quarterback, has a rapport with him, is coming back after being gone for multiple weeks, So maybe, yeah, Dak was trying to force feed CD a little bit on that particular play to get his guy worked back into the game, to get his guy into the end zone. Maybe. This is crazy to me, bruh. This is crazy. We done seen Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown work. We've seen T. Higgins and Jamar Chase work. We've seen these tandem paired receivers work. We've seen Mike Evans and Chris Godfrey and them boys work. We've seen this thing work. We've seen Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp work. We've seen this work, but since it's the Cowboys, now we have to start leaning into the narratives of all the reasons why it won't work.
I believe CD can beat that guy, and CD can beat that guy, but it's barbecue chicken over here.
I hate this dude. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Clarence Hill is the most insufferable, unserious Cowboys personality. And again, I will keep stressing this. I miss the days so much when reporters were just reporters and they didn't come up here and try to be creators. They didn't come up here and try to be influencers. They didn't come up here and think that anybody gives a damn about their personality. We give a damn about the stuff that you report. We don't care about your opinions, bro. I'm not even finishing that, bro. Let these boys figure it out. Quit trying to jump to the most extreme outcomes of things anytime something happens. Anytime this team wins or loses, quit jumping to extremes. And what we damn sure ain't gonna do is we damn sure ain't about to create this narrative for us all to harp on when we have been begging and begging and begging to have this problem. This is a good problem to have. You got more than one damn option in the red zone. Shut your bitch ass up, Clarence Hill, and how about them Cowboys, man? Oh, my God.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the boy? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.